Ta-da! I'm here. I arrived half an hour ago and it's so pretty and peaceful and calm and exactly what I wanted. As you can see, it's a wooden cabin and there's this tree there, which is an avocado tree. And when I was walking downstairs, which you'll see later probably, an avocado literally fell from the tree and I thought it was a person and I shit my pants. It's right in the middle of an orange farm, and you can smell the oranges and you can smell flowers and you can hear the bees buzzing. You can hear them a lot. They're like zzz. But it's so nice and peaceful. The program of the day today is go to the grocery store, get some snacks to eat, but I don't think I'm gonna get something that needs cooking. I'm just gonna get dry or ready food. Go explore a river nearby. Hopefully I'll get to find where is the entry point because it's a bit in the middle of nowhere and there are no signs. And then I'm gonna come back, do some yoga, run. Or no, I'm not gonna run today. I'm gonna run tomorrow because I'm actually preparing for a half marathon in 2 weeks. And then for tonight, I guess, I'm gonna go to watch a movie by myself in a nearby village 10 minutes away, which I'm not sure if I've booked the tickets. It was a very questionable method of booking the tickets. You had to call a number and then a guy said, listed the movies that were playing today and then said after the beep, leave your phone, your name and how many tickets you want. I did that, so hopefully I have a ticket for tonight. We'll see about that. Okay, so let's start the story from the beginning. When I was at uni, I had a class and it was a writing class. And we had a teacher called Met, which was she was an amazing teacher. And what she did during our tutoring lessons, she would put a timer for 5 minutes and then she would say, write for 5 minutes, as long as the timer is. And we would say, but we have no idea what to write about. We are blocked, we have no ideas are running through our brains. And she would always say, just start writing, even if you write blah 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 until an actual word comes to mind, just start writing. And then she would put the timer on and we would start writing, and sometimes we would start by writing blah 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 blah, but then eventually a story or a character would pop in your brain and then you couldn't stop writing. So that's what I decided to do with these videos. I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes and then just start dumping my thoughts. Even if my thoughts are that I have no thoughts, until another thought comes and I'm able to externalize it. Because I guess the only way to get better at things is to just do them a lot of times. So since my goal is to be able to externalize my internal world, I'm just gonna try to speak it out loud. It's time for thought dump number 2. So as you saw, I went to the supermarket to get some snacks. And then I had a mission. My mission was to find and see Pinio River. The thing is, there is a lookout for this river, but it's 20-minute drive from where I am. But this lookout is tourist lookout where you can see just the large part of the river, not the little things like that. I don't know how you call them. So I had this brilliant idea to drive along the cities and the villages around here, which, by the way, all of them are side by side with this river. And then I was okay, at some point I'm gonna find a small opening where I can just stop my car and just stand there and watch the river, but from the side views. So I embarked on an hour-long journey of me trying to find this spot of the river. The town was literally a ghost town. And then I accepted my defeat and I parked my car in the middle of a plain old lot. And then I walked to a point where there was a bridge and I saw the river. I saw some chickens, I saw some sheep eating, I saw many birds, I saw many butterflies, I saw many flowers, and also where I parked my car, there was literally a ghost town. I saw one human being, one lady, which I said hello to, and she wasn't that happy to see me. I saw many tractors, but like the kind of tractors that have been left behind. Plants were growing from them. Yeah, it was a very interesting experience because I got to see the river at the end of the day, but the in-betweens were so empty. And I was like, oh my god, this is how it is up here. Oh, I have a friend. And the friend flew away. This is the first time I'm actually being by myself. And I'm starting to realize that I might enjoy it too much. Like I might have just opened the door to a new reality for me with these new solo trips. I don't think it's gonna be the last one. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more solo trips during this year and next year and during my life. It's not that I dislike the people in my life, because it might sound like it, but it's not that. I think the problem is that I like my company way too much. And because I'm constantly surrounded by people, I get to be by myself for very few moments during the day. Like I've never had a full day of being by myself. Yeah. And it's quite nice. There is a thing I want to do during this trip. I want to read the rest of the book of Obscure Sorrows, which has concepts that or feelings that are not specifically described by one word, and this writer has put a word to those feelings. So I want to read the rest of the book because I only read 2 or 3 words from the book and I was mesmerized. I was like, oh my, how did he even think about this concept, or how did he even come up with all these different definitions and emotions and feelings, and the feeling you have when it's raining outside and there's a thunderstorm and you are inside and just feeling cozy and safe. It's currently 11:20 and I just got back from the movies. I watched The Accountant 2 with Ben Affleck. My review is... That's my review. I felt like it was what you would expect an action Ben Affleck movie to be. It was okay, it was nice, but it wasn't something like mind-blowing. Today has been a very nice day of me being with myself, by myself, and with myself. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to be more consciously active. I'm gonna wake up and try to do a half an hour yoga stretch, and then I'll go run. I found a track field nearby, 10 minutes away, in a nearby village, and I'll go train for my half marathon because it's in 2 weeks and I haven't trained it's the end of April. I would say the training went well up to January. From January onwards I have run maybe 4 times. The thing is, we were supposed to run like a 25k race in Berlin, and we changed it to a half marathon. And now because we changed it from 25k to 21k, I feel like it's easy peasy, like it's a 10k run, where it's not, it's 21k, it's still a lot. And I've run this distance like twice or 3 times before, but every time I keep forgetting how painful it is after the 18th kilometer. Like literally when kilometer 19 comes around, I want to cry. I want to cry and stop existing. I want to draw tomorrow. Maybe as I eat my breakfast I'll draw as well. We'll see. Bye for now.